What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? Who out there? Who out there? Who out there? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. What's going on, Steel? What's going on, man? Riding around on my way back to the house. A few thoughts, came to mind. A little bit of life, you know what I'm saying, is hidden right now. Scales, what's going on? I used to do these quite a bit. Come on, come on, come on, people. Come on. Share this out, y'all. Share it out. I got a good word for the day. I got a good one. I got a good one. Crossroads. 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 That's what I'm gonna speak on. Turn that signal off. See if I can get a few more people in, and I'll go ahead and start talking. Does anybody know if YouTube saves these impromptu lives? I see five. I see five up there. Welcome in. Welcome in. Go ahead and hit that like. I think they still count on here too. Hey, if y'all didn't know, I got Hank's Wild About Herbs channel. Go on over there and subscribe for your boy, Big Tank Hank. See if I can get one or two more people. There's a car up here in front of me shooting out gas like it's a spy car, 007 or something. Not gas, but smoke, trying to get away. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I think I'm going to go ahead and start talking. Crossroads. Recognize when you are at a crossroads. In life, as we grow older, mature, there's incremental times where life changes because it has to, because you're changing. As a lot of you guys know, I've had some health scares and crises, or whatever you want to call them, as of late. Transient ischemic attack, aka mini stroke, May 4th. Experienced that. Since then, I've taken MRIs, MRAs, CT scans, echocardiographs, sleep studies, Doppler, blood work, urinalysis, you name it. Taking tests on tests on tests. For the most part, those tests have came out good. I've suffered anxiety my whole life, but as a youngster, I learned how to deal with anxiety. A couple of stories. As Bob, the card father, Caleb, can tell you, I used to ride bulls. He likes when I tell those stories. I used to ride bulls. As a young fella, I'd be on top of the chute, legs just shaking, knees clanging together, terrified. You're supposed to be anxious in a sense. You're supposed to have some fear about getting on this bull because you know what this bull is capable of. But mine would be extreme. I mean, full panic attack. But there was something. I'm not going to say something because y'all know I'm a Christian and my beliefs shouldn't bother somebody else. The Holy Spirit would always tell me, it's okay, keep going. So I'd slide down into the chute, tie my hand in the rope, get my spurs in position, lean forward, tighten up, nod for the gate, and all the anxiety would go away. That was one. I used to do crazy stuff. And I work in penile institutions now, but I used to have a security company, silverback protection team, because in my early days, late 20s, early 30s, I looked like a gorilla. Looked like I was 4 feet wide at the back, 320, 330 pounds. I always just had this feeling that I want to secure people in places, not hold them inside of prisons or secure an empty building, but people, like being a bodyguard, things of that nature. But saying all that to say, people used to have illegal dice games. They would have strippers in the back. I would work these dice games. I would work security, take money at the door where the strippers were dancing in the back. Illegal dice game in front of me for no money. I'd work for a barbecue that they were serving and beer. I just wanted to be securing something. Full of anxiety, but me there just moving forward. The adrenaline would turn off the anxiety switch, because that's basically what it came down to. So I learned anxiety is usually caused by things that, send the body into fight or flight, or, whatever other terms you can use when you're faced with some adversity, and your reaction to it is very extreme, almost to the point of being in pain. But I learned that the adrenaline, by just moving forward, would turn off the anxiety. 23rd Psalms in the Bible speaks of walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Dark, paint a picture, dark valley, shadow. We're afraid of shadows as youngsters, some of us as adults. But we know that shadows aren't tangible. They're not physical. A shadow cannot hurt you. So you close your eyes and you just keep moving. Don't let the fear freeze you, and you close your eyes and now you're not moving. You're terrified. That's what anxiety does to you. It shuts everything down. It's fine to close your eyes. Just keep moving. And the activity of your limbs and your brain having to work and assess, your travel forward will turn off the anxiety switch. Crossroads. All of this stuff happened to me to let me know there's a time for a change. There's change is inevitable, and it's a change that I have to be a part of. I have to make a concerted effort. I know that it's what I have to do. I have to start the wheels rolling. I'm not good at change. I don't take change well, but I can do change well, if I said that correctly. Meaning I can take the steps, I can make the move, and then I'm over it. Y'all share this out. Share this out. Somebody's going to need to hear what I'm saying. I say I've lost a few people. Hopefully I gained some back. But I suffered the many. God let me come through it without any uh, handicaps, anything adversely happening to me physically. My face is still, symmetrical. My limbs still function properly. I came through it. But the causes were things around me, things that I've been going through that I knew I wanted to change already. Had been knowing for a long time, but was not making the move. Sometimes people, we get to a point where we don't fit in a place anymore. We don't fit anymore. Square peg, round hole. We try to force it. We trying to nail it in with a hammer. We trying to make it fit because it's what we're used to. When you get to the crossroads, you have to immediately realize that's where you are. Time to make a change. Aqua Funk, what's going on? It's time to make a change. There's some things I have to do differently in my life. Ironically, Aqua Funk popped up right there, because the next part of this, he's actually an integral part in. Long time ago, he was giving me advice. Him and a lot of other people, Scott, King and Queen Sicklets, Rob, 93, Rob 93, a lot of people. Steve, Warrior Planet Tanks, everybody, telling me, hey man, YouTube works like this, these things going on. Try this like this, try this like that. At the time, I take what I could use and put on the shelf what I didn't want to use at the time. It was fine because I had other things going on in life. This is gonna work for me, and it did. I was content. I'm still cool with how it worked up to this point. But maturing in YouTube, maturing in life, at 50 years old, I have been equipped from birth as well as all of the things I have amassed as far as learning in these 50 years. I am in the position to see success as I know it to be possible for me within my talents and within my giftings. When you hold yourself back and you're going to pile up like a hoarder, you're piling all this stuff up in your house that you deem important to you. You start to run out of space. After a while, you have all these things piled up, but you can't even fit in that with your things. You still don't choose to do anything with those things. Now you have to get rid of them. They cause problems. They're no longer useful. They're no longer any good. So before that happens, start to use those things that you deem important, that you've amassed, and use them to move yourself forward into success. That's my plans moving forward. The Hank's Wild About Herbs channel was my channel before I was Big Tank Hank. Got the shirt on now. BP Fit, Big Preacher Fit was that channel. I did powerlifting, weightlifting, inspirational talking, all kinds of stuff over there. And I put that channel to sleep. I put it on hiatus because that genre is just not where I was supposed to be. That wasn't that was my square peg in a round hole over there. So I paused that channel and I started this one. Well, now I'm opening that channel back up. That was the foundation. That was my original. So I'm starting from scratch. 100 subscribers over there. I'm starting from scratch. It's humbling, but I've been there. I know how it feels. Whole lot of decisions that I have to make in the way I'm gonna move going forward. And I plan on winning. The place where I work takes care of my family. It allows me to be able to help a lot of people who grew up without having any help or being so young that they didn't know that they needed help. But it allows me to help these people, to show them things that they never paid attention to fill their cups or their plates, you might say, feed them, water them, hydrate them, you know, so that they have a better life. But it no longer works on the health side of things. It's a lot of weight that I carry at that job. No, I'm not talking about making YouTube full time as of yet. I'm not close to that. So I'll need to be working somewhere. And not gonna rush. I'm gonna do it the proper way. But I think that needs to change. If only I change something within that, another department or something that frees me up from being behind those bars and the stresses that entails, or going somewhere else altogether. Don't know yet, but I'm gonna be moving forward in one way, shape, or form. How I deal with people, I'm always wide open for people, always wide open. But I don't have anybody per se that I recognize at the time that I could go to with my burdens. So I tend to pack everybody else's burdens. Packing their burdens and packing my burdens becomes a burden. I'm not gonna stop helping people at all. That's my calling. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna need to find a way to put up my closed sign, you might say, sometimes. I used to be open 24/7. You've heard me say it on my channel. Hey, call me, message me. That was me. I can't afford to be that anymore. All of that has been taking a toll on me physically. I need to get back in the gym, stay focused on my critters, guard my peace. Draw a little bit closer to my family, because I plan on being here a whole lot of more years. Mr. Cali, what's going on? I plan on being here a whole lot more years. I have a whole lot more to give. I see you put Drew's name up there. What's up, Drew? I have a whole lot of years. Fish Tropics, Fishy T. What's going on, brother? What's going on? I love doing my live streams, but I'm gonna start making videos. I'm gonna start trying to do tours. There's so much around me. I've talked to so many people that I've just not pulled the trigger on. I'm gonna do that because it's gonna help me get away for one, and it's gonna give y'all a little more insight as to what I do and what's around me, what makes me me. My live streams, I may structure them a little differently in a sense of when I'm working and I can't go live, like actual live, I may not go at all. I was always concerned about someone trying to slide in on my space, because I've always been so respectful, or tried to be so respectful of other people's positions in terms of when they stream. But there's so many people streaming right now, that's not even reality. So moving forward, I'm saying it right here. Don't be mad at me. When I pop up, I pop up. 4 weeks, I can stream live. 4 weeks, I may not be streaming at all. I'm gonna put out my advertisements so everybody know when I'm going, like I do. Schedule, here it is. Here it is. This is when I'm going. But that's my passion. That's like a ministry to me. And I'm not gonna let anybody make me not do what I'm called to do. I do it for the people. I don't do it for a dollar, because YouTube don't pay a bill at my house. Not one. So that's not something I worry about. I don't get super chats. Every now and then, somebody bless me with a few, they'll sprinkle me a little bit. But I mean, I don't have to be worried or stressed about YouTube money, because I don't get enough YouTube money to do anything. If I do anything, I'm doing it. So there's things I can't afford, there's things I can afford. So I won't be like the YouTubers, and I'm not gonna fake like some other YouTubers and act like I have it when I don't have it. I'm not doing that. Y'all know that I love you. I love people. I love talking to people. I love people being able to express themselves and show their authentic selves. Don't worry about somebody, what they think about you, or how they judge you, how they deem you to be. Don't worry about that. If you've been sold short and you want people to know who you are, holla at Hank. I bring you up on my platform so you can tell people who you really are. We ain't got time for all this. What do they call it? Capping. All capping is lying. And later on, you're gonna have to live up to that. People will see who you really are. See, when I started talking like that, I lost numbers of people watching. Yes, I expected it. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Be you on this here platform. Because if you try to be somebody else, it's not gonna work. Because that person may later on come and try to take their persona back. And then you're left with only being you. So if you perfect the art of being you, can't nobody take that from you. You're you. I have fish. I like snakes. I like frogs. I'm talking to everybody. If you got fish, if you got snakes, if you got frogs, if you got turtles, I'm talking to everybody. I want to see them. I want to show them to people. I'm doing that. And if people leave, they're making room for those who really rock with me. I was finna say something else, but it was gonna be an expletive, and I'm not gonna cuss on here. I hadn't been cussing, so I'm not gonna start. But it was right there at the end of my tongue. This is real. My little old health scares woke me up. I was asleep, and in being asleep, I lost out on my life a little bit and enjoying myself. Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I lost out a little bit on me. Anxiety, depression. No jokes. That's real. People don't let other folks cause you to lose you. Be you. I'm gonna be me. So if you're streaming and I pop up with a stream, don't message me. Man, you're running over me. You're doing this, you're doing that. There's really no time for that to even be a rule on YouTube anymore. There's so many people streaming. It is what it is. People stream on top of me every week now. But a replay is just like you sitting in my live stream. As long as you see it, I don't care. That's how I get most of my views anyway, because I'm on so late. Yes, I'm empath also. I wasn't gonna use the termage like that because a lot of people don't understand. But yes, 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 that's been very heavy on me. That's my lot in life. People can still come to me. I'm gonna still pour you a cup full of reality, comfort, love. Take some of the weight off you. I'm gonna do that because that's what I do. But I have to put the close sign out sometime, and I'm gonna start doing that. May not say close for vacation, but it'll be after work hours. I'll put that sign out. Well, all right, y'all. I'm real close to getting to my house. I'm at the store right here. Call my wife and see what she want me to pick up for her. I'm gonna get me an adult beverage. Yes, yes, yes. A Modelo Black or something, or a Dos Equis or something like that. Y'all see me squinting because I don't have my reading glasses on. But I'm gonna go back and look at the comments. So some of the comments I can't read right now. But thank you for whatever that you're putting up there. Step on Biz. Yeah, Biz. A lot of folks don't know. I mean, you guys get a chance to talk to me in real life on the phone. A lot of folks don't know that what I put on the screen is who I am in real life. Because I'm a lot. So if I was to try to be somebody else, I'd probably be dead already. And don't nobody carry more weight than those people locked up in those penitentiaries. So for me to pack their weight, as well as people out here in the real world who have access to help, and yes, y'all, go get counseling. Dominique, what's going on? Go get counseling, y'all. Yes. Talked to my counselor about 2 days ago. I got a different one. I had one a while with. Have anybody to speak to out here just on GP. I'll pay somebody to listen to me. But when they speak back to me, it's all going to be constructive. It's all going to be helpful. It won't have anything to do with somebody's personal feelings or how they were raised or what culture they're from. It won't have anything to do with any of that. It'll be all about keeping my brain from blowing up like that emoji. Since I like to emoji everything, yeah, I won't be that emoji. But I still plan on being that emoji, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all Already, Trevor. Already. Hey, y'all, Trevor scared me at the fish store. I can see him over there looking at me. I'm like, has this guy been locked up or something before? Does he recognize me? And he said, "Are you Big Tank Hank?" Yes. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here, going on here in the store, then get to the house and see that grandbaby of mine. That's another refresh button that I hit. Sometimes I hold her and just cry. See how my voice crack thinking about her. Ain't nobody better than her granddaddy. You should see how excited she gets when she sees me. No judgment. And babies and little animals are the same. They all treat me the same. They can tell when you're genuine and when you are good. They can tell. I've had people who would have these big bad dogs, and I used to bet them money that I could rub that dog. Oh boy, my dog eat you. I said, yeah, that's what you think. Let me get that money. And I rub that dog and go on about my business. Most definitely. But I'm gonna get on up out of here, y'all. Remember, tomorrow night, 10:30, Mexicali Fishkeeper. And then I have Lifeline Reptiles on Saturday at 6. For those reptile people and you like hots, that's them poisonous. He's got my live stream, but I got some coming to you. Mexicali, it's going down tomorrow, buddy. We both gonna be in the house. Hey, y'all come follow through and check us out. Or check us out on replay. Either way, but I know Mexicali is gonna want to talk to some people in the chat. Come through and show him some report. I mean support. You ain't gotta show me no support, but come through and support Mexicali. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Tell somebody you love them and take care of those animals. I'm out. Peace.